Football's back.
What up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another edition of the Fantasy Football Show, East County Conference style. Matchup review was already done, so this is our recaps. There were some close ones this week. A lot closer than I would have expected, as I went 2 for 5? Oh, way off. So maybe better next week on my picks, but with a closer review of how I picked wrong. I'll just go with actually, you know what, the first two that I did do right, because that's the easiest. And it's getting late, and I'm pretty blazed. So at this point, let me see. I'll do mine. Yeah, fear boners. Like I said, tater salad. It was an easy one. I didn't score as many points as I wanted, but it was enough. I mean, I still got it by about like 35, almost 40. Diggs groin, I think that's what it was pulled or hurt, little ginger there, so he didn't want to play anymore. Till the end, the last 2 minutes, and then he still didn't do anything. So sorry there, Danny. He had a chance for a 40-yarder, maybe if he would have got two, because he's had like 200-yard games before, but didn't happen. So Rodgers did his thing for me. Hunt and Bell again did their normal, points, almost 30 apiece. Seattle, like you said, Danny, they did. Yeah, was that Sunday night? Was it? Yeah, all with 31 points though. Your special teams, yeah. Let's see, Arizona 7, Prater 6. That's where again I think I beat you because I had a combined 44. You had 13. So this is where those defense and kickers come into play sometimes, because we were pretty evenly matched everywhere else except for your 0 from Ingram, which I'm surprised for the Giants because they lost every wide receiver. Beckham, broken ankle. Marshall now went out for the season. I don't know why. He's probably quit because Beckham's out. So he's done for the season. That Dwayne Harris, who doesn't even play really, done for the season. So they have 2 wide receivers left, and Shepard, one of them's hurt. So Eli, whoever has Eli, drop him. But good game, Danny. Good effort from Gordon. Almost 50 points. So better luck next time. Getting some boners. The other one I did pick right was Nomads. But even then, barely, because Minnesota could have got a pick 6. I think like what Winoski said earlier than text. He probably would have won if that would have happened, but it didn't. So Minnesota let Chicago with 2 different quarterbacks, or no, 1 quarterback, and then that other, was it wide receiver or whatever, they got that pass. But anyway, Chicago beat Minnesota on fantasy, not in real life, but in fantasy. So 159 to 153, Nomads barely squeaked by, but it's a win. I think, who was it? AJ, almost 40 points for you, Brian. That's what helped. This is your last pick, probably points from Eli, just as I just mentioned from before. He's lost every wide receiver, so bye-bye, Eli. I don't know. Kirk Cousins is back next week, so it's probably early. He was your fill-in anyways. So other than that, I think Watkins, like I said, Goff is getting him no looks. Like I said, 0 points now. Look, proves that. Hurts for you there. You were 6 points. Ebron had 1, but he only had Clay. Clay's gone too for a while. 5 points. Everybody got hurt last week in week 5. It sucks. Or this week. The rest of them, just mediocre for everybody. That's why you guys only got 159 points. That's why 159 points won. So that's probably not going to win every week. But that was that. What was it? 9 versus 7 seed. So it was to be expected with these low scores. But let's see. The next one. Those were the only 2 I got right. So the next ones I was off. I like this one though. Chad and Graham's game. Chad's pissed because he lost by 1.15. That's how fantasy is. Gurley, if he would have just did anything like his normal, what he's been doing, he would have annihilated him, but did not happen. This is why we play the game. He had still 61 points off the waiver wire from Watson. That's going to be awesome now for Hopkins if him and Watkins, fucking pretty late. Watson to Hopkins all season. If that keeps happening, like 80, 90 points right there every week. That's going to be awesome for you. Except when you play me. Everybody else sucked, though. This is where you lost, Chad. -1 from Houston's defense. Graham, Dalton did all right, 35 points almost. Fuller sucks for you, Chad, because he had one of Watson's other favorite targets there. Fuller got almost 30 points for Graham. Duke Johnson did save the day, 27 points. Wow. Could not believe that. I don't know if that's going to happen again, but I hope it does. Actually, you know what? He is doing really good. I didn't even look at it. He's getting all those receptions. So, yeah, that's probably going to keep happening for you, Graham. So it's going to help. If you keep getting this, you just need a little more points though than 168 probably every week. But you pulled through. It's a win. A win is a win. The bro game. Bro versus bro. Sorry, Andy, it was way off, I guess. Not way off, but 16, 18 points off. You should have, I think, won. I mean, Wentz went off for 60. Oh, yeah, Alex Smith. 45 points. Another fucking crazy day. A shootout there with Houston. 42-34 final. So he capitalized with that. That rookie, he played that Adam, was it Aaron Jones? Yeah, over Ty. Because obviously Ty went out, so it was already, I think, ruled out. So he was good to start him. 30 points almost. Elliott did his normal. Yeah, nothing too bad from him. Ty was the low. 3 points from Tyrell Williams. A couple more low scores though on Andy's side. Sorry, Andy. That Wentz was your highest, and that's pretty much it. Nobody else really just came through. If you had one more guy produce, like actually get one of those bonus scores or just over score than their projection, not under. So maybe better luck next time against your brother. But did he even play a kicker? He did play a kicker. You know what? 179. He did get a little worried. I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyways, though, because the 10 points, he still would have beat you by 8. That would have made me a little bit more worried, though, because he had Thielen going tonight for 10, and you would have been, oh, yeah, that would have made the game a little more close. So good job there, Eric, playing for that kicker. That made it, obvious for you. The game of the week, though. This one was funny. Watching or listening to, or not listening, but reading the text messages and shit. It's funny to read that in between my breaks at work. Something to do. But this was actually very close. 193 to 188. Robbie pulled through. You know what? I was off anyways. Technically, I think you would have won either way. But ironically, Crowell had 16.7. Blunt 14.4, and I said you would have only won if you would have played Blunt. Technically, you played Blunt, you won, but I did pick Blaze, so that's why I'm saying it was off. But good game. You would have, those 2 points still wouldn't have mattered. You still would have just nubbed them. But 5 points, that's still a shitty win, or shitty loss for Widmark. Now, Winston did his part. Stafford pretty even. Nelson outscored Tate, which he should have. Like I think I said. Beckham, this is going to hurt you, Widmark. Sorry. It hurts me too for keeper. That broken ankle for Beckham. But he still got his 30 points in one last game. One last, hoorah. Devontae did nothing with 1.6. This is probably where I thought was going to sway, but nope. This is where it gets interesting later. Hogan did his part, outscored Deshaun Jackson, but still got 16 points out of Deshaun. Gore, 18, respectable for that old man. Jordan Howard only got 17 tonight, so for the young man, Gore outscored him. Latavius could never expect. Well, I would have expected a little bit from McKinnon, but not what he did. So only 12 points did not help you, of course. We talked about the number of carries. It's actually 0.5 carries, guys, for our league, and that's extra points for those running backs. So play him when you can. The Blunt, like I said, 14, so he barely outscored Latavius. Kelsey, concussion, still got you 17 points though before he kind of went out. Couldn't remember shit, I guess, after he came in from the tent. So couldn't remember, or no, he went to the locker room and couldn't remember shit from the tent. So he was out for the rest. Henry still got you 13 points. He got a touchdown. So very even up to this point is what I'm noticing. So 17-13, very close. Doug Martin, 21 points, solid. This is where he got you, Woodmark. Fournette, that damn rookie. 53 points out of the flex. So right there, boom, killed you. Those are the 5. Because everybody else, you guys went back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. And then right there, he just kicked you in the nuts. You went down for good. You tried the rest of the way, but Walsh still outscored your kicker, Greg the Leg, 12-4. Even on the defense, like I said, everything else was pretty even. You guys sway, back and forth. But good game of the week. Even though I was way off on my picks, I still liked seeing these close games. I love close games versus the blowouts. Makes it more interesting. I love it. It's good fantasy football. So that pretty much does it. Just recaps, just going over this shit real quick. Get more in depth with our, weekly prediction matchup review. So that Wednesday or some shit whenever I get. No, Thursday. I love doing that Thursday football. Unless I get a free moment, which I probably won't. Alright, ECC. Fuck off, motherfuckers.